And welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be continuing a fairly new series, What If Naruto Had the God of Destruction Key. And I remember the name of the tuning exams. I don't know how the fuck I forgot that, the last part, but I did. Anyway, let's get right into the video. The first week before the tuning exams kind of plays out like this. Sasuke is trying to get Naruto to teach him the God of Destruction abilities. He can't get him to like Naruto is literally like he can't teach him that. The only thing that ends up happening is Sasuke ends up getting somewhat physically stronger and more agile from dodging Naruto's attacks. And we all know why. And after that week, the second week is him actually going with Kakashi to get the proper training that he actually needs. And Naruto week is taken up by him trying to somewhat dodge Anbu members that were sent by Danzo to try to recruit him for the Anbu Black Ops. But majority of them go from, hey, you know, come join us, to, hey, either you come join us or you die. But that ends up leading in their immediate erasure, and they just don't know that because no one has ever been able to go back and tell them what, you know? So, like, none of them, like, they know of Naruto's power, they just can't gauge it. And Danzo knows anybody that apparently comes into contact with Naruto, if they can't convince him or if they're not strong enough, they don't come back. So, yeah, Danzo, after a while, he stops sending people after him and decides he wants to see Naruto for himself. This is, like, the day, like, right before the Chunin exam. So, I'm gonna say, like, around the time Naruto's walking home. And Naruto senses, like, this person, you know, this person that just makes him so, like, he don't know what makes him angry, but it's something about certain people that just pisses Naruto off. And this just so happens to be one. And this man, like, pisses Naruto off so much to the point where Naruto finally, like, gets to, like, he finally, like, the Nine Tails finally actually says something to him. Like, Naruto knew that the Nine Tails was in him, but he figured since the Nine Tails was already going through a whole bunch of shit, and he's strong as hell anyway, why bother another godlike being that's just stuck inside of another godlike being, you know? So go, like, he just figured, I'm just gonna leave you alone, bro, you could just chill, I'm gonna deal with it. But the Nine Tails was like, I haven't sensed, like, I have, like, who's out there? Like, no one has gotten you this mad, who's out there? And Naruto turns around and he's like, I don't know. And the Nine Tails was like, well, let me know if you need my help, you know, I've been adjusting in here. And Naruto was like, what do you mean by that? And the Nine Tails was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You go and do what you need to do. And Danzo walks up to Naruto and he's like, you're shorter in person and not as intimidating as everyone makes you seem. And Naruto was like, and you're not someone that I should be, you know? No, why are you here? And Danzo was like, wow, straight to the point, huh? Well, here's the deal. We've gotten intel about a certain person with a certain amount of powers. And I just want some clarification. Is it from the Nine Tails? Or is it actually from you, Naruto? And, like, Naruto was like, you know what, Danzo? How about you just go away? Like, just don't come back. And better yet, just don't graze my sight anymore. And Danzo, like, he looks at him and he's like, so I'm figuring that it's just all talk and my men were just scared because clearly I don't see anything threatening really about you. And like after Danzo says this, like the air around Naruto starts to get like this little tinge of purple. And Naruto, he's like, you know what? You're testing my patience. I told you to go. And you're continuing to talk down to me as if you know what I'm capable of. And Danzo, like, he's like, so I see. And he starts walking away. But like in Danzo's head, he's thinking like if his men are all actually gone and he's antagonizing him, he doesn't know if his little Sharingan arm shit will work. So he just agrees and then he walks off. And Naruto, he calms down and he's like, so when were you gonna start telling me you could talk? And shit, hold on. Fucked up part about this whole situation is I just lost one of my earrings, but that's not the point. Anyway, So like he's thinking like, bro, because on the off chance that my stuff don't work and I really just antagonized him. So now the whole time he's walking back to his Ambu Black Ops thing, he's thinking like, what the fuck did I just do? Like, I get it, I'm a village elder. It's going to take Naruto some time to even gather the gall to try to step to me. But like, on the off chance that Naruto's power is genuine, and he saw the purple tinge, so now at this point, he's genuinely thinking about Naruto having this power. He's like, okay, so I just need to tread carefully. And I cannot stop thinking about that. Give me 1 second. Anyway, next day. So, after Naruto's little encounter with Danzo, he figures why not just go tell Hiruzen, because at this point, that was their worst fear. Not Naruto's worst fear, but Hiruzen's worst fear. So Naruto goes and he tells Hiruzen, and Hiruzen, like, he starts panicking, and he's like, Naruto, did you want to use that power during the tournament at any given time? And Naruto was like, as long as there's no genuine threat to the Leaf Village, or no one pushes me past a certain physical boundary, I should be fine. Like, I haven't met anybody physically stronger than me in a while. Probably besides Guy and Lee, you know? And, like, Hiruzen, he's like, well, that's good, but, like, how did you get physically strong? And Naruto's like, I don't know. I guess it's just a perk of being that, you know? And Hiruzen, he doesn't question it, and he tells Naruto to just go get ready for the tournament. So Naruto meets up with this group, and Shikamaru walks up and he taps Naruto on the shoulder and he asks him, like, did he go talk to Hiruzen about his situation yet? And the entire time Naruto is talking to Shikamaru, because Shikamaru does know about Naruto's abilities. So like, the whole time Shikamaru was talking to Naruto, Sasuke is also trying to talk to Naruto, because he's still somewhat upset that that there's no way that Naruto can teach him that, you know? So he he kind of gained some inside animosity towards Naruto. But they end up still getting that encounter with Lee, and instead of him challenging Sasuke, he ends up challenging Naruto, because I'm gonna say Naruto was a little bit more cocky. And before they could actually even fight, the guy deaded that, because he knows that Naruto and Lee are somewhat physically around the same level of strength. And he didn't want them to just display their full level of strength, like, just almost immediately. So, after that happens, Naruto ends up running into Gaara, and he likes, like, when he sees Gaara, he doesn't see, like, he gets a little upset in the sense of Gaara thinks he's better, but he doesn't, like, he knows, he could feel that there's something happened to Gaara for him to be like that. Like, there wasn't no normal reason for no, like, person to come out that way, and he's a Jinchuriki, so, you know, guaranteeing it's most likely revolving around that. And the Nine-Tails, like, as Naruto's thinking about it, he agrees. He's like, yeah, it most likely has something to do with that. You know, the One-Tails is somewhat reckless, and, you know, he's known to drive some of his people somewhat crazy. And Naruto, like, so he walks up to Gaara, and Gaara, like, he can sense, like, the Nine-Tails part of Naruto. I'm gonna say, like, only certain people can, but Naruto tries his best to suppress it, but, like, to another Jinchuriki that's, like, pointing at a needle, and, like, you know? Anyway, so, yeah, he walks up to Gaara, and he tries to talk to Gaara, but he ends up getting shooed away by, I forgot that girl's name. I want to say it's Tamari. Yeah, he ends up getting shooed away by Tamari, and Naruto, like, as he's thinking back on the situation, as he's going, like, as the fights and junk are starting, thinking back on the situation, he's like, I don't know why I let that little girl push me. Like, I don't know what I was thinking when I let her shoot me away. But okay. And, like, almost all, like, the fights go to canon, except for the ones with Naruto in them. And when Hinata and Neji do end up fighting, Neji still has that animosity toward her in this one. So Naruto does end up stepping in, but in the wrong ways imaginable. Like, when the minute Naruto saw that Hinata was no longer able to fight, he wasn't like trying to wait for Neji to try to do the killing blow like all the other shinobi did and then went in there to stop Neji. No, Naruto saw it coming, got down there and started punching on Neji. Like, you do that to your own, like, to your cousin, bro? You do that to the person that's supposed to lead your village in the future? You'll do that to your blood, bro? So this is clearly what you need. So, like, as like all the shinobi are trying to pull Naruto off of him, like Neji is like questioning everything. Like, how is this person? Who is he? Like, who is this dude? And why is he so strong? Right? And like Naruto doesn't fit, like, he doesn't break anything. So Neji, like, physically, he can get up after being healed by like a recovery ninja. He can get up and he can like do the next fight. But like, then got a whole bunch of bruises on him. Like, Naruto punched on him. Dude's face is swollen. So like Neji ends up getting healed and Naruto ends up getting reprimanded. But like Hinata, like, she's baffled. She's confused. She thought it was just a trainer. You know, she was supposed to prove Neji wrong, and Neji almost got beaten to a pulp. That's somebody that didn't even look like he would put the time in. Because that whole little situation with Hinata getting bullied in the forest with those like 3 guys still did happen. But in this situation, in that situation, Naruto, he walked past initially, like, not really caring, but he came back just to pull, like, he punched on the dude basically the same way he did Neji, and then walked off the same way. So she just thought that was a one-off thing, and then Naruto came back and did it again to Neji. So now she's like thinking, like, is he just always gonna be like this? So yeah, that fight happens. Sasuke ends up, Sasuke's fights go up to canon. The only fights that matter to me personally are the fights when they are outside, so we're just going to skip to that part. Yes, Sasuke still ends up getting, since Naruto beat up Neji, he was like suspended from the wood training part, so Sasuke did ended up getting the curse mark put on him. Naruto ended up feeling the animosity of Orochimaru and ended up making his way over there in the first place. But by the time he got there, Orochimaru was already gone, and he didn't feel like chasing down a snake with multiple hideouts. That's just a tedious task. So he goes back to the to the Hokage, and he tells him, like, hey, yo, like, Sasuke might have this whole thing on his neck. And he's like, you didn't get seen anybody while you were in that form, did you? Like, when you were using your powers, did you? And he's like, nah, I hope not. So yeah, Gaara did see him. It wasn't, so Gaara was like, what is that? So anyway, we're gonna skip to those fights. So Neji ends up fighting Naruto again, and it's not a repeat of what happens, because this time Neji knows he's fighting Naruto, so it's a genuine fight up until Neji starts quoting how he's supposed to be better, and then Naruto just gets mad and he's like, fuck you and how better you think you are, and then he just throws him into the wall. And yeah. So Gaara still does have his like little rage moment, but this time it happens a little bit sooner because he saw Naruto use the God of Destruction power. He felt it, like, because Naruto had to fly really close to him to get to where Sasuke, I'm gonna just say that. So he flew really close to him, and he flew really fast. So Gaara felt like full powered God of Destruction Naruto moving at full damn near speed. So what he felt was like, something that nobody would wish they would have felt. Like, that he felt what the other people felt before they died, but not really. So, well, before they disappeared, I should stop saying died. Yeah. Anyway, so he still does have his rage moment, and that does end up leading to not Hiruzen's death. I'm gonna say it doesn't lead to Hiruzen's death, mainly because due to Danzo knowing that Naruto's God of Destruction power, Hiruzen ended up having way more precautionary measures put in place during the Chunin exams, because he was expecting the Yambu Black Ops to make a move, and instead it was the mist. I want to say it was either the mist or the stone, I can't recall, but it was one of those 2 villages, and Orochimaru. But since the Mist Village people, or they're not necessarily stupidly skilled, we're just going to say that Hiruzen's Anbu members were able to deal with them, and Danzo ended up getting caught in Naruto's perspective again, and let's just say things didn't go very well for him. because, you know, he figured if he couldn't have Naruto's power or the Nine Tails, because it's in Naruto, he figured why not just try to get the One Tails. So he tried to make his way toward the One Tails, but Naruto was doing the same thing, you know, just try to talk some sense into somebody with some more power, somebody that can possibly understand how he feels, you know, being this strong in a world full of people that aren't as strong as him, or, you know, can never really be as strong as him, or will never have the amount of responsibility that he does. So, like, he goes and he tries to talk to the One Tails, but after seeing that the One Tails only wanted to kill him at the time, he just figured, why not just display a little bit of power? So Sasuke ends up getting there, and he sees Naruto just smacking it on the One Tails, and the One Tails is putting up a pretty good fight. He's tossing Naruto around. Like, Naruto's fast, but, you know, Naruto, he doesn't like using everything at once, because why would he? There's no point. So Naruto, like he getting tossed around the jungle. Naruto's actually enjoying himself until he notices like more people are coming, and the longer this fight draws out, the more the One Tails could like try to end up injuring somebody else. So he ends up he just ends the fight. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna not try to explain it. He just ends up ending the fight before too many people could get there. So not the only people that really saw him were, I'm gonna say, it was Sasuke, a few Anbu members, a few Black Ops Anbu members, and Danzo after the One Tails was defeated. And due to Hiruzen not really wanting not really feel the threat of Danzo lingering over his head, because Naruto's strong, he doesn't think that Naruto will be taken by force. He believes that Naruto could be taken by manipulation or genjutsu. So, you know, he just figures if Naruto gets the chance, he told Naruto this in somewhat of a secret way, after when shit hit the fan initially and Danzo disappeared. So he told Naruto, basically, if you see Danzo and he's up to no good, you know, do as you see fit, because clearly you have some type of foresight to see when people are doing awful things. So, you know, if you feel like he's doing something that he's not supposed to be doing, or he's where he's not supposed to be, you do as you see fit. So Naruto, after seeing Danzo, he ends up destroying him in front of all the Yambu Black Ops members, which are then swiftly put in handcuffs before they could scatter and end up telling the rest of the Yambu Black Ops members. But after Danzo doesn't come back from the Chunin exams, they all get the gist of it. So this is where I'm gonna end this part off. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, drop a like. If you enjoyed my content, please subscribe. Anyway, this has been Shinobi. Peace.